I'd like to introduce you to Professor Elizabeth Croft. She is the Dean of Engineering and has been for a number of years now, 3. So we'd like you all to welcome the Dean of Engineering. Thank you.
Great, thank you very much. And again, welcome. As mentioned, my name is Elizabeth Croft. I am the Dean of Engineering here at Monash University. I want to start by acknowledging the people of the Kulin Nations on whose land we all currently stand. I want to also acknowledge the traditional owners of the land for you who are online, wherever you may be right now. And I will pay my respects to their elders past, present, and emerging. Indigenous Australians bring us some of the earliest records of engineering in all of human history. The earliest dated records of human cooking, which we also know as chemical engineering, the earliest agriculture, water management, fishing contraptions, highways, astrophysics. This is not a historical footnote or a legacy of the past. Indigenous engineering is also our shared future. We recognize the important role that Indigenous knowledge, culture, and practices in engineering, and the unconscionable loss that results when it is excluded. And now it is my pleasure to welcome you to our faculty and to the start of your professional career as an engineer. This is one of the 3 most important days of your life. You may not have known that, but it's true. The first most important day of your life is the day you are born. It is the day when you are looked after by someone else, when someone else is responsible for you. The third most important day is someday in the future when you will be responsible for someone else. Maybe that's a child as a carer, maybe that is an older parent, but you are responsible for that other person. And then we have today, right here, right now. This is the second most important day, the day when you have made a decision to be responsible for yourself, for your professional career, for your life career, for what you are choosing to do, your responsibility for what comes next. Today is the first step that you take to be responsible for your choices. Here you will learn what you need to know in order to exercise that responsibility, the responsibility to make ethical decisions in service to your community. 2, as a professional engineer, be responsible for the work that you do. When we work as professionals, we are responsible for our own work, and we can stand behind the work that we have done. We are responsible as professionals to treat each other with respect, with equity, and with generosity. No matter what type of engineer you become, whether you are moving people on the freeway or moving nanoparticles through someone's blood, you will learn to become a professional engineer here. And I really know that you will be able to take on these important values. This university, Monash University, is a young university. It is 60 years old. And we have transformed from a field into one of the best universities in the world. When this university started, the vice chancellor's house was a farmhouse. This is a young university. And our namesake, John Monash, who was an engineer, said, adopt as your fundamental creed that you will equip yourself for life, not solely for your own benefit, but for the benefit of the whole community. This really is the creed of a professional engineer. You are here to equip yourself, to learn, to study, to be able to practice engineering for the benefit of society. You have made a very, very good choice. This is the start of a career that will make a difference. You will make the world a better place. You will make your community safer and our environment cleaner. The world needs engineers now more than ever. We need sustainable energy. We need clean water. We have millions of people that are still going to bed hungry, and we have millions more who are losing their lives to the impacts of pollution and lung disease. Throw a pandemic into the mix, and you realize how much we need engineers who understand airflow, fluid mechanics. We need engineers who can create protective equipment out of local materials when global supply chains are halted. We need engineers who can make the internet operate really, really quickly and manage a very high internet pressure when suddenly everyone goes online. We need engineers who can identify COVID-19 in a blood sample in under 20 minutes. And this is just some of the examples of the engineers, the lecturers that you will meet during your studies have been working on in the past 12 months. These are your teachers, your tutors, and very soon, this will be you. Many of you completed your final year last year in high school with a very large numbers of different and unique challenges. This makes you one of the most resilient cohorts that we have ever had enter this faculty. And I am confident that the skills and the experience that you developed over the past year will be an amazing asset for this faculty. Over the coming year, you will be learning with us in person here or online, and probably a bit of both in many cases. You will be collaborating with students from all over the world, and you will no doubt make friends that you may not meet in real life for several months or maybe longer. But we know from our last year that our students can succeed no matter where they are in the world or the mode in which they are receiving their education. And some of your education will take place right here in this beautiful Woodside Building for Technology and Design. This building is part of our net zero commitment as a university to create more energy than we consume with zero carbon. And that is what we intend to do by 2030. So you will learn in this building, but you will also learn through this building. This instrumentation in this building is figuratively and literally through the roof. We have strain gauges in the primary beams, allowing our civil engineers to study the movement and action of the building as the building ages. Our electrical and mechanical students study energy systems, both solar and utilization, through the HVAC sensors and heat pump that are installed in this building. Our robotics and AI students are studying this building as a cyber-physical system, and they are bringing all that data together, along with data from the weather station right over there in the Jock Marshall Reserve. Our students are using machine learning to predict the performance of the building as it interacts with both the occupants, yourselves, and our environment. And this building is also pretty teched up in terms of the learning equipment that's available in here. And design labs downstairs, which I'm sure you guys will be enjoying as we kit that out and bring it to you. So it's a fantastic place. It's part of our commitment to teaching and learning, and I do hope that you will take full advantage of it. Before I go, I do want to share one important piece of advice with you. And that piece of advice is to get involved. You have been accepted in the engineering faculty with the most wonderful student-led clubs and teams, and you will find your tribe here. And if you do not find your tribe, let us know. Maybe we need to start a new club or a new team. The team from MES, the Monash Engineering Student Society, are coming straight up after me, and so they will be able to tell you more. You will also get to know our co-op program. which involves it's a paid internship program that allows our students to take internships while they are still studying. This is a great way to learn and learn, or try before you buy. You will have an opportunity to find your dream job even before you graduate. Across the street, right on this side of the building, we have a brand new makerspace, and it is kitted out with almost everything you may need to design and build. And it's right next door to the generator, which is our brand new startup facility. And so there's no need for you to work for anyone. You can build your own job right here while you are studying. And that generator is the place to take you from concept to CEO. So whatever happens next is up to you. Again, second most important day of your life, the day that you are responsible for your opportunities, your decisions, the places that you go. Your experience will be what you make of it. And I know it's going to be amazing. So congratulations for joining Monash Engineering, and I hope you have a fantastic 2021. Thank you very much.